Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brandon Nimmo.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Juan Lagares, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. So here's Matt Kemp now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now a move over to first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Merrifield scoops it up, and a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out. Here's Gregory Polanco. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now. And they take something off, but this one stays high, and it's ball 4. Here's Jed Lowry now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's running toward second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the 3rd out. Josh Harrison stands in. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Shortstop, Josh Harrison.
In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced to Reynolds at 3rd. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. High pop-up. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. With Merrifield next to hit. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. VR ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. In now, Stephen Vogt. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Stephen Vogt.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the 2nd inning.
3rd baseman.
Here's Mark Reynolds, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hard ground ball to 3rd. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Jonathan VR. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the 1st out. The pitcher, Ulysses Chassin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number
in now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Gregory Polanco. will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the base. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Junior Guerra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is digging in for his second at-bat. Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. Hard around first is Harper racing for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop Jed Lowry. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. On the ground softly towards second. Taken there by Cabrera, and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from third. Lowry rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. A man at second with 1 down. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Cabrera. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 0-2.
Nope,
and he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Center fielder, Juan Lagares.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
This is in the air out to right. On the move is Harper. One out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Swings through the slider there.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Here now is Drupal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Yolis Chacin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Yolis Chacin.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike. Grounded foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit on the ground is short. No problem here. One away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kemp has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled to the right side. Cabrera's there on to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Stepping in, Josh Harrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Josh Harrison.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a look over to first. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting number 23.
So first and third with 1 away. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in to try it again, Junior Guerra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So stepping in, Juan Lagares, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. One for two on
the shortstop, Jed
ready to
Lowry.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a base hit. Lowry rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in once again, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
A fastball right over the outside corner. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Harrison's got it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Matt Kemp.
Late that time for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Striding in once again as Drubal Cabrera. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And this one's too far inside, ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Josh Harrison. He singled in 2 trips to the plate. Taylor action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Ready for Another chance.
Yasmani Grandal.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning. Ready once again. Whit Merrifield. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Jeremy Jeffress.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
First pitch on its way. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Adrian now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. VR is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Now
coming to the plate now,
pitcher,
Jeremy Jeffress. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Fouled straight back. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hits this one hard the other way. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And that misses ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Stepping into the box. Junior Guerra. He'll lead it off here as we begin. Brad Miller is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Polanco giving chase. 1 out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. He flew out in his last at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And VR will look this one in to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional.
Matt Albers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Matt Albers.
Gregory Polanco started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hard hit ball to second, taken there by Cabrera. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Right fielder, Matt.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Polanco. And that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Harrison.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jed Lowry.
Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready now, Stephen Vogt. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Nimmo. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Seth Lugo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he and
Now pitching for New York, number 67, Seth Lugo.
hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. Digging in for his second. At bat.
The pitcher,
Brett Phillips. We'll see what he can do off the bench. Is it
number 33, Brett Phillips.
looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dan Jennings comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
Number 43.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. 2-1. Here it is. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Villar, and that's the first out. Whit Merrifield next. To hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out one. Jacob Barnes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now here it comes. Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Polanco on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 9.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a fight. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Here's Juan Lagares. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Here's the first pitch to him, and he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Juan Lagares goes down for the first out of the game. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball stays a little high that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Ready with another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked the guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Giancarlo Stanton now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gregorius onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Josh Harrison. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Josh Harrison goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Inside and low. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck, but hey,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So striding in, Denard Span. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Denard Span.
He pulls this one into right. Kemp is there. 1 away. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Now the pitch. In there. 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Adrian now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Jameson Taillon.
Number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Hit to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, Carlos Martinez. A textbook sack bunt situation here. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's Harrison for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Second baseman,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He drew a walk his first time up. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder, number 30.
Digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes, 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. From the stretch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses. And trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Nimmo. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Nimmo.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Number 12.
Ready for another chance? Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Yeah, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Juan Lagares goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Kemp is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Aguilar has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Number 26.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black and Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats. That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jesus Aguilar is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number
Standing
7.
in, Denard Span. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
baseman,
Jed Jerko
Jed
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
Wow, how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Span runs to short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
As Dribble Cabrera.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Striding in once again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out. He was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara ranging back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 4.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Pitcher, number 18.
In now, Carlos Martinez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that pitch catches the inside corner. takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Jamison Taillon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman number 16.
Into the windup and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now, Jesus Aguilar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Giancarlo Stanton now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The left fielder,
digging
7.
in and looking for Molten. Span. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Either team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Brandon Nimmo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a fastball that just misses. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Here's Jed Jerko now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And he's retired 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Josh Harrison stands in. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Harrison is retired, 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Whit Merrifield would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. He comes in. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And that misses. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Gonzalez. In a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he lays off for ball 1. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Carlos Martinez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Carlos Martinez.
Jay Bruce is up off the bench as he will pinch hit.
Number 19, Jay Bruce.
Jerry Blevins is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Travis d'Arnaud will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order.
d'Arnaud.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Second base.
Digging in,
16.
Colton Wong. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Right fielder,
settling in now, Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. John Bubba will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be
number 60.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Span. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Headed after it is Mazara. He's there and records the first out. Here's Juan Lagares. 1 run in.
Juan Lagares.
First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. At the plate, Matt Kemp. 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped up. Molina is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Anthony Swarzak is the man called on to close.
87. Anthony Swarzak.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Center fielder number
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Denard Span. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Dexter Fowler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Harrison has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
For St. Louis, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights
for St. Louis, second baseman Colton Wong.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Colton Wong goes down for the first out of the game. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon.
Leading up for the Mets, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Juan Lagares. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Matt Kemp is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Span on the run, and that's the 3rd out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Nomar Mazara.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective. Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Jed Jerko now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hit to third. Merrifield picks it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Asdrubal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lazar is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bauer gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Trevor Bauer. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Trevor Bauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Whit Merrifield.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adrian Gonzalez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Molina has it. And the throw is in time. Gonzalez is retired. 2 down now. Settling in now, Steven Matz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bauer into his motion. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Jed Jerko.
Soft liner towards center and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Didi Gregorius goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yadier Molina started to go around, but it's a called strike 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 to Molina. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 9.
Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Ready for another chance? Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they get the double play. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Dribble. Cabrera.
Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
To first, the tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Bauer. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 47, Trevor
Ready
Bauer.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. On the ground up the middle. Cabrera, great stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the belt, the pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
In there, a base hit. Wong rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Josh Harrison stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Josh Harrison.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
High pop up. Gregorius is there for it. 2 gone. So striding in, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Late that time for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Denard.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's just frozen. Big curveball up and in the zone. That's one you want to hit, right? But he wasn't able to pull the trigger. That's just frozen.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base. That's by him for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Nimmo going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging into. Try it again.
Stephen Mack.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. You don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
1-0 count. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a flare out toward right center. Cabrera trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in once again, Trevor Bauer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-1. Here it comes. 1-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Colton Wong. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Wong ranging into shallow right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in. At that plane right there, quality take.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way is pitch number 75. Down the third baseline. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder
stepping in and ready for another shot. Denard Span. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. With Merrifield next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there for it, and that's the third out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Seth Lugo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jed Jerko.
Hard on the ground towards short. Harrison has it to Cabrera for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Stanton is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just one pitch.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping up now, Seth Lugo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Brad Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brad Miller.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but